Hello friends, have a wonderful day. Today we are going to discuss how and to whom we should report in case there is a cyber incident takes place with us. So before I start, I like to make few disclaimers. First, the main few statement of mine may sound like legal advice. They are not. Please approach your solicitor or advocate for the same. Second is there are some videos I have taken from internet. They don't belong to me. I don't own the copyrights about them. Third, that this video is being prepared on the 1st August 2023. So if you're viewing it sometime later, please check that information I have provided is updated accordingly. And if you want to contact me, send me mail on contact@myakshi.com or ping me up on 7827119514. It is not WhatsApp number. You have to ping me up and talk to me. With this, let's move forward. This is small credentials about me. You can freeze and see it later. So what we are talking today is basically a matter related to the deepfakes. And deepfake have recently made inroads in India in month of July 2023. At least we have two very clearly established incidents. One is in Kozhikode and one is in Chennai. This is the Kozhikode incident, and I have conducted an interview of recently, and I am sharing that interview now. Please see this interview, and we'll come back with you. Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Commander. My name is, it's a long name, Tirunelveli Vishwanathan Ramachandran. That's my official name. But for short, I'm referred to as TV Ramachandran or TV in the industry. I'm president of Broadband India Forum. I'm here to tell you something about a cybercrime incident which happened to me.
Yes, sir. We like to hear the incident so that we can bring the awareness to the people about the such incident, and people do not fall to the trap of such serious cases. All to you, sir. Can you just narrate the incident, please?
Thank you. In fact, this is a very nice thing that you're doing, Commander. And I, being a broadband person who's working in broadband, to himself falling victim to this shows how much everybody must be on the lookout for this sort of thing. This incident happened to me on 10th of July, based in Chennai. I was sitting in Chennai, 6:30 in the morning, and I was probably getting ready to go for a walk or come back from a walk. So at that time of the morning it was, I get a call on my mobile. It's a WhatsApp call, an unfamiliar number. It's an unfamiliar number. It started with IND and then no number, but then it was unfamiliar. So I was reluctant to do it, but because it's a WhatsApp call, I just took the call, and immediately the picture came of my friend who is there in Fremont, in the Bay Area in California, a very close friend of mine, former colleague, and I know half the time he is there and half the time he is here in Chennai. So he rang and he said his picture was there. So then I believed it must be real. He's calling from somebody else's phone because his number was not showing. He said, Ram, I'm calling from Dubai on my way back to Chennai, and the connection is very poor here. He did that very smartly, cunningly, because the voice was slightly off track. So that is why the line is bad, roaming is bad. And I know from experience that it is not very good roaming there. And he said, because of that, you may find that, but I'm calling you from another number. I need some urgent help. I said, what? He said, I'll be coming into Chennai. I'll be there by 7 p.m. this evening. I'll be there sometime in the afternoon. And My cousin, a close cousin, is undergoing an operation in Chennai hospital and has been admitted. The surgery is going to start. And they are falling short of 40,000 rupees. So they want urgently some money transferred. I should have thought about it, but because he's such a close friend and I'd seen the picture, the convincing part was the picture, the video picture which came. And I said, how should I transfer it? He said, I got a QR code, you can use this, send on GPay. He specifically mentioned Google Pay. I have Google Pay as well as Phone Pay. So immediately to help him out, I went to Google Pay and first I went to, I went to Google Pay. When I went to Google Pay and tried to send the money, there came a cautionary stating risky transaction, limit to rupees 2,000. So that should have put me on the alert, but I was stupid. In my anxiety to help a friend whose picture I had seen, I said, I got irritated that Google Pay is not efficient. So I tried the same thing on Phone Pay. On Phone Pay, there was no difficulty. It went smoothly. It went immediately. So 40,000 went. So then my friend, I sent a message. I didn't call. I sent a WhatsApp saying money transferred, but on Phone Pay. And response immediately came, money received. Again, within a few seconds, another message came, thank you very much. The doctors have found some more stents, some more blocks, and they want 30,000 rupees more. Please transfer 30,000. Immediately, now I became very, very suspicious. I became exceedingly suspicious because nowhere it is done like that. No doctors would do in the last minute, they'll come and ask for money like that. I said, this is something fraud. And I did not even acknowledge that message. I stopped there. Instead of that, I rang my friend who is in constant touch with my friend in US. I said, please ring. This has happened. And the same fraudster might contact you also because he knows that you are also a friend. And alert my friend in California. He did that. He came back and he is very much in California. He is not coming to Chennai or anything. So it's an entire thing is a fraud. Then immediately we went to the National Cybercrime portal and logged in there. And over the next maybe 1 hour or so, we filled in all the details requested in the portal. So we did that. There was an acknowledgement also, a number. And subsequently, I got an update saying that acknowledgement I got was status, and this came later, transaction put on hold. Amount 40,000. Ratnakar Bank Limited, bank name Ratnakar Bank Limited, RBL. And remarks, we have marked lien, 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 for disputed amount rupees 40,000. I was so happy. It is a super efficiency of the cybercrime people. I think immediately I thought once paisa gaya, I thought it is not, I won't get it back. After all, PhonePe has transferred it already. Because I know I have some contacts in PhonePe. I rang them immediately. In fact, the first persons I reported to was PhonePe, not to police. So the PhonePe had alerted and they said it is already gone. So I said, no chance of getting it back. But here we have, if reported immediately to cybercrime, they have traced it immediately to the receiving bank and frozen it. They put a freeze on 40,000 rupees. So my money is now safe. It is safe in Ratnakar Bank, probably in Pune, because Ratnakar Bank, I think, is in Pune headquarters. The scamster may be there. But I'll have to go through the formal process to recover it. In fact, I was asked to contact the concerned police station here, which has cybercrime. I went there also subsequently 2 days later. They have acknowledged everything. Very polite, very efficient. And they have said, yes, it's now, I didn't have to do any more authentication, survey, etc. They said, they didn't even ask for my Aadhaar. I had everything ready with me. So the case is now, I think, under process by the authorities. What I'm also now noticing is that a case almost identical to this happened in Kerala within a few days of my case, place in Kerala called Kozhikode. Calicut it is called, but Kozhikode. And there again, somebody asked for emergency 40,000 from a so-called friend. And as soon as that was paid, he again asked for more money. Only difference between my case and that case was that he asked for 35,000 instead of 30,000. And that I think he has paid there. I think again, that gentleman there, he also got suspicious when the second time request was there. After that, he immediately reported, and I believe the operations wing of Kerala police station have frozen the amount, really, probably. So this sort of fraud is happening, and we need to be very careful. In fact, even going further, I must caution everybody that I got some days later an SMS from a source. An SMS which I read as follows. I'll just 1 minute, I'll just read it out. From a mobile number, it said, I'm calling from Cybercrime police station. It was an SMS. Police station, Kozhikode, Kerala. Please call back whenever you are available. I got very suspicious of this. I said, but it is a genuine police station. Why are they calling from a mobile number? And they would anyway call from a landline, or they'll call again. Why are they sending an SMS? They should have called me instead of asking me to call back. So I said, let them call back, then I'll reply. Sure enough, no call came after that. No repeat SMS, no call. So this obviously is also a fraud. So this is happening all around these days.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for narration. I tell you, where the challenges are quickly is we are seeing so many hack cases taking place in India. We had Air India hack, we had Swiggy hack, we had Zomato hack, and we have LinkedIn hack. Where so many hacks are taking place, but we do not have any personal data protection bill or law in the country. So what happens is this data openly lies in the public space now. These hackers gather this information from there, also from your, if your Facebook account is not secured properly. Even if it's secured, the LinkedIn account also has got, list of your things. So they can always link up that with whom you are communicating often. All this add up for them. And once they add up, on base of that, they know that which is the appropriate person who will react to it. They do a lot of study before they actually carry out attack.
Absolutely.
Challenge is very different at governmental level. Because personal data protection bill, what happened to Air India? Its share price didn't come down. Its people didn't affect. There's zero impact on Air India, zero impact on Swiggy, zero impact on anybody. Because we don't have law. Had there been law, they have been paying 500 crores, 1,000 crore rupees as penalties. They would have straightened out their system. People would have straightened out the system. Nobody needed to straighten out the system. We are in bad habits, sir, that if the policeman is not standing, we will not ready to wear the helmet and the seat belts. We're ready to die, but not ready to pay a fine. Yeah, that's the attitude we have in this country. Because of that, until unless we put the penalty for these people, companies, they won't improve, and the impact will be common people like us. If people are not linking these two issues, that when the hack takes place, the company is not India. In India, there's no impact on the share price of any company who's got hacked. Yeah. So this is a serious matter which government has to take with all seriousness. Right. I'm not talking of fundamental right component of it. I'm talking of the common people are getting impacted, and fraudsters are enjoying. They're having field day because of the lack of the law in the country. Thank you very much, sir. I'm so
One more thing, sir, if I
Yes,
may.
yes, sir, please.
Today, I would like to highlight also, I read a very interesting article
Ji,
in Financial Express today in the edit page
ji,
um, by a lady called Alokananda Chakrabarti.
ji,
She's a FE, Financial Express staff, I think.
ji, sir.
It's called A Tale of Two Sides. And it's a very good article. How parents are doing something which is very, very dangerous. About every parent nowadays tries to post a picture of his children on the net, on the social media, just to, as a matter of pride. Oh, we
True.
went to a party, it looked very good. So, a picture of my daughter going to a party, going to this. This is all very dangerous. She is giving statistics of what all goes wrong.
Yes.
How many cases are going wrong? These are all being misused by people. So,
So
we should not.
we are going to face a serious challenge in the deepfakes. What incident took place with you is called deepfake. It's a voice
Deepfake,
deepfake
yeah.
which took place, right? We are soon going to have video deepfake. In fact, I'll put the example when the full interview is published of the deepfake, voice deepfake, and other things.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
are serious challenges are coming up. With metaverse converging into it, we'll have further challenges. And how it will be difficult for the courts to handle such cases. See, right now it is possible to some extent, but neither the law, nor the court, nor the judiciary is ready with that. I'm finding Indian police is actually putting in lots and lots and lots of effort in this direction, but not finding the similar kind of effort by similar intensity effort. I'm not saying there's no effort, similar intensity effort by the judicial system and the legal fraternity.
I agree.
They also have
I
to
was
keep
very impressed.
pace with it. They need to keep pace with
I was very impressed with the legal authority, I mean, the police enforcement authorities,
Absolutely.
the way they acted quickly on my case. And I have no influence or contact or anything. As a normal man, I went through the portal. And within a day or two, I got confirmation that the money traced and frozen when I had given up hope.
So
So it's
the lesson is
encouraging.
that report. Lesson
Yeah,
learned
yeah,
is report.
yeah,
Don't,
yeah.
even if it is a failed attempt, let's say you're not even transferred, then also you should have reported. In this case, in case you
Correct.
lost the money and you reported. Why? What happens is the MHA then builds up the database of these people and put the things on hold immediately. Put the red flags everywhere required.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
as a citizen, we also need to contribute. We cannot rely just on the government. We, once impacted, should
Absolutely.
report, and which you did
Exactly.
very rightly so, sir. Highly appreciate that. And
Thank
you
you.
very much, sir.
Thank you very
Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you very much.
So, how the question thus arises: how do we report, or where do we report all these matters? So, first place to report is not only your bank and the application, let's say Google Pay or Paytm or anybody who through which the crime has been committed or you have paid the money through. You need to go to cybercrime.gov.in. Please note cybercrime.gov.in, not cybercrime.gov. Then it will be US. Gov.in is important. Also, please note, there is a golden hour called 1 hour. First 1 hour of money transaction under new directions from the government. Money cannot be withdrawn. So 1930, if you ring up on that number and make a report, followed it up by cybercrime.gov.in, which is actually the same one and same place, right? This site is run by I4C of MHA, doing wonderful job for all of us to protect the nation from cybercrime. In case somebody made an attempt and you have not become a victim, then what you do? You are smart enough, you're intelligent enough, or you realize that it is a fraud, and still you want to tell people that has happened. Then you can tweet on CyberDost. If you tweet on CyberDost, of course you can report at cybercrime.gov.in. No point wasting, taking up a line on 1930. But you can always put at CyberDose the complete process, what you've done and who's calling and what is calling, so that all the people, not only the I4C team of MHA becomes aware and they take the necessary action, but all the people who are seeing this, visiting CyberDose, can see your tweet and will come to know that which phone number is committing the fraud. Other than that, there is a complaint where you can put. So I have listed out this. I'm attaching a PDF also along with it, with the infographic, where I'm sharing this information. You can download the PDF and keep it with you, so that if and when there is a problem, instead of coming and seeing this complete video, you can quickly visit the PDF and see it. So these are all the places you can raise a complaint, right? Whether it's related to insurance, whether related to stocks, or whether related to finance. In addition, if there is a housing related issues, then there is a complaint you can raise there also. This is in addition to cybercrime.in. Cybercrime.gov.in is the primary site, is the main site where you put. Okay, RBI has issued direction in 2017, which says within 3 days, if your debit card or credit card, especially if it is less than 5 lakh rupee, and reported within 3 days, excluding the day of crime, the money has to be refunded. Right? So please go through this order. It is, and next date is 7 days. Beyond 7 days, the responsibility completely shifts to you, though the board of directors required to inform the public how they intend dealing the cybercrime which has taken place through their bank on, or the where bank is the intermediary where provided the services to you of net banking or UPI. So how it will be dealt, but 7 days time. So within 1 hour, 1930. Within same day, cybercrime.gov.in, and within 3 days to the bank. Important thing to note, when you approach the bank will ask you to provide the copy of first information report, FIR. Okay, they'll tell you to go to FIR. Remember, the registration number given by your cybercrime.gov.in will be considered as equivalent to an FIR. So if you attach that report, that complaint you have given to the cybercrime.gov.in, and downloaded your complaint copy through the registered acknowledgement number, that copy can be attached for all legal purposes to anybody and everybody. Another thing, when you go to cybercrime.gov.in, your complaint is not handled by MHA, because please understand the federal structure. The constitution is that law and order is a state problem. MHA cannot do anything. Please understand, they can only coordinate, cooperate, force the organizations. But until unless matter is CBI or something like that, it will be still the state government issue. So the cybercrime.gov.in has shared the complete list of the contact address to whom you can contact in case in your state and help you. In case you're not happy with the action of that police officer, generally a SP rank officer, if you're not happy with the action of that officer, the website also provides you the detail as to whom you can escalate the problem. So please use those functionality which government is providing you, right? Another issue, let's say you have gone to Amazon.com, or you've gone to, today Instagram, so many people are selling so many things, right? You don't even know who's selling what. Don't have his address, nothing is there. And you got something and you got cheated. Then this Ingram, which is Integrated Grievance Redressal Mechanism, or consumer helpline.gov.in. Remember, gov.in is government website. They are not faked. Last 6 things should be gov.in, not gov.in.consumerhelpline.com. No, it should be gov.in. Then it is a government website. So you can register your complaint through this method, You can send the SMS, you can download the app, or you can register on the website, or you can report on 1915. Right? Okay. You lost the mobile phone. If you lost the mobile phone, your credentials are gone. You cannot access so many things. And that mobile phone also may have many data about you, and somebody who's had the access and managed to open the mobile because of any reason or in any manner, then he or she is capable of draining out your bank also using UPI, and all those things are common in the system, right? So if that is the case, though your Google Pay or something should be protected with the different numbers altogether, should not be default number of your mobile phone, and you must change it so that don't use a default number for the financial transactions. But you can go to this website and say that block the lost phone, right? If you make a report to police, police also can block this mobile phone, right? For that, you need to keep your IMEI number. You need a copy of purchase bill if it is available to you. Otherwise, you can dial on mobile phone number *#06# and you will get your EMI detail. Copy it, paste it, save it, right? If there is a 2 SIM slots, there will be 2 IMEI number. Remember this. If you are using 2 SIMs, there will be 2 IMEI numbers. Both slots will have their IMEI numbers, even if they're empty. Okay, keep them safe, separated from you. Actually, email to your relative or your friend or your family member so that you can quickly retrieve it. Also, you need an FIR copy to register the complaint here, right? Otherwise, if you register a complaint in any case, police can also activate this. In that case, you will not able to get the number. If the police will get the details. Okay. So this is important part that you must handle through the cir.gov.in, and you will get request ID, and in that ID, if it says by chance that is FIR number is there, that is if message request already exists for IMI and mobile number with FIR number so and so, it is with the state police. Then please approach the state police for blocking, unblocking, and updating everything. They will have control over it. They have the primary right and duty and responsibility to do it. But if they've not done it, you can also do it immediately. But you need FIR number. Remember this, the mobile CIR will not happen without FIR number. Okay. So this is how you can put the request in this. I'm just quickly going through. You have to go to the website totally and get that whole detail. Okay. Then let's say you go to the market and you want to buy a mobile and you want to check that it's not stolen or a reported mobile phone. Somebody is selling you a mobile phone at very cheap rate. You want to find out whether it is stolen or not. So you can, there's a 3 method available in the system. Whether you can send the SMS, okay, KYM SMS, MI number on 14422, or you can download the KYM, Know Your Mobile app, or you can go to the web portal and do it. Okay, you must know the IMI number for that mobile device. If there are 2 of them, please ensure both of them are checked, right? Then you can also check that is there any other mobile number which is sharing your credentials. That means you bought a mobile number based on, let's say, Aadhaar card. If that is the case, then with that Aadhaar card, as many numbers have been created or bought over will all be shown to you. Then you can raise that this number doesn't belong to you. That phone number will be deactivated, of course, after following a due process of the OTP process, which validates your phone number. Okay. So this is important so that you can check. So this is there in TAFCOP, sancharsati.gov.in. Okay. If you go to sancharsati.gov.in, you'll get both the site. This site, this site, TAFCOP, as well as Know Your Mobile. Okay, both will be available there. Then let's say you want to check that have your is your what you call email ID has been compromised. You want to validate whether your email ID has been compromised. In that case, go to this website haveibeenpawned.com. Haveibeenpawned.com. On that website, enter your email address. It will give you the complete detail in case your email is compromised, and it also tell you the consequence of this compromise, what all credentials of your compromise, something like that, right? So these all will stand compromised. So they will tell you this email ID is compromised, and because of that, following things are also compromised. Or these websites have compromised your passwords, credential details, like LinkedIn, Adobe, Paytm. Paytm got hacked, the data is there. So that and it will link to your email ID. This all details will be available there. Please check your email ID from there. Okay. Another important thing, this is important more from the perspective of the corporate people than just for the people who are individuals. If individual do it, excellent, but otherwise also must do it. One thing is, when you submit your digital document, its hash value is automatically created by the website at cybercrime.gov.in, and the copy of hash is provided to you. After that, please do not change. If you change anything, the court is not going to admit that evidence. Please remember that. Court is not going to admit that evidence, and that criminal will go scot-free. So don't change the evidence. Whatever the evidence you are given in cybercrime.gov.in, its report which have come to you and all the evidence you submitted, keep them in one folder and safely. Make it 2-3 copies of it, keep it around. Okay. You need to prepare, especially the corporate people, a certificate under Section 65B Evidence Act. Okay. This will say that basically that this evidence, you collect electronic evidence, is admissible. This control the admissibility of electronic evidence. This is not a legal class, so I'm not going into details of that. But important part is 65B Evidence Act certificate is mandatory. How to prepare it? I am entering here the kind of certificate you can prepare quickly. Okay, this is not again legal advice. You please approach your lawyers and advocates to prepare the certificate. That is a preferable thing. However, this can be used in preparing the certificate. You can pause it here, take a screenshot and use it for the purpose of creating 65B Evidence Act certificate, which will be required by the court. It will be required everywhere once the matter reaches the court, because then only you can punish the criminals. Otherwise, police arrested him, he'll go scot-free. Police arrest is nothing, means zero. Real punishment comes only through the court. Police who is arrested have to produce him in the court and produce the evidence. Now you destroyed the evidence. You not kept the evidence in the manner it is required. That person will go scot-free, and police will get shouted upon because you made a mistake. Not police has made the mistake. You have made the mistake, and police will get dressing down for not handling the case properly. So please help the police and to help yourself. That's the important part. Let's few word of caution. Remember, any fraudster, if he puts fear into you, if he shows urgency of any nature, if he says your security got hacked, or it is too lucrative, it is too good. Okay? Money, wine, woman, website, access rights, or anything which is coming free is not free. It's not free. Remember, if you enter PIN in any UPI app, it means you are giving away the money. To receive the money, no UPI app will ask for PIN. Only to give away, you need to give the PIN. Don't share your PIN, CVV, which is behind your credit card, debit card, OTP, which comes on your SMS, and the passwords. Okay. Another important thing, once you get the OTPs, don't jump to just those 6-digit or 8-digit number. Read the complete SMS. You will be told by the OTP sender that why are you getting this OTP? Is the person telling you on phone is the same thing what the OTP is telling you? Are they two the same thing? If they are not, you are under fraud. So please be careful. It is the OTP provider are duty bound to tell you why they are giving you OTP. So the fraudster may be telling you a different story, but your SMS will tell a different story. This is the major hint you will get that you are being defrauded. Wherever possible, use multi-factor authentication. OTP is also multi-factor authentication. Okay, but the corporate need to deal with it. Contact me if required to understand the component, but it is important that you implement extensively. Also, it is recommended for UPI and for online transactions with others. You keep a different bank account where you keep only that much amount which is within your risk acceptance limits. With the 10,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees, 50,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupees, 20 lakh rupees, but it is within your risk limit. Depending on risk limit, you decide and use that. Only that what do you call bank account should be linked to UPI. Avoid, I'm telling you again, avoid linking any credit card with UPI, whether rupee or anybody. Let me tell you, because credit card money of the up to the limit can be taken away very fast. Banks will lure you to link the credit card, rupee credit card. Don't do it. Okay. Set the upper limits on your online transactions. That's important. Keep it low, preferably 20,000, 30,000 rupees for online transactions. Set this limit. This is important because once that limit is set and anybody try to change the limit, you will get SMS. One. Number two, if you want to, let's say you have set a limit of 50,000 rupees per day or maximum transaction, maximum 3 transaction, 50,000 rupees maximum transaction on the day, then if you want to transact, let's say 10 lakh rupees, just go to online, change the limit for the time being, transact those 10 lakh rupees, come back and reduce back to 30,000 rupees. Don't keep it that high, right? Also, by purpose, disable international transaction if you are not extensive user of international transactions. Using it, please do it, no issues, but then need to be careful. Also, additionally, use RuPay card where possible because NCPI is very active, very supportive in transaction. You may not get equivalent kind of support from Master and Visa, but RuPay will react very fast and will help you in doing that. Jai Hind, please contact me if required. I'm always available to you to help you. To individuals, corporate also can approach me if they want some help and guidance in cybercrime handling, in privacy matters, in any support in cybersecurity. Thank you, everybody. Thanks a lot.